Good evening, everyone. I am Shweta. She is Ginny, and we are from Ginny's Planet. And we are saying hello to you from Delhi. And Swathika is joining us from where?
Toronto, Canada.
Yeah, and it's early morning for her there. So thank you, Swadika, for joining us. Before we get to hear who Swadika is and what is she doing, let me just remind you very, very quickly why are we here. On 25th October, which is a Sunday, we have a whole day online event, which is there for all age groups, approximately 4 years and above. So from 8:15 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. IST, you can actually join us from various time zones if you wanted to attend a few of these workshops and sessions. And 23 events are happening that day, and all the resource persons are giving their time free so that we can raise funds through the tickets that you buy. And we are very excited with all that is happening and all that is being planned, and all the workshops that resource persons are telling us as to what they want to do. So Swadika's session, Art for Everyone, anybody can draw, is happening on 25th October evening. And before I come to as to what is happening there, let's get to know who Swadika is. So Swadika, tell us and the audience, who are you?
Hi, hello everybody. Yes, I'm Swathika Anandan. I live in Toronto with my 9-year-old son, my family, and I work as a city builder. And I love drawing. I love art, and I've tried to take my art as a a little more than a hobby. I run a small studio called Color Happy because colors make me happy, and I love to paint and draw. And I think I've been doing that ever since I've held a pencil. I've not been trained under anybody, but I think it's my dad who has always encouraged me and motivated me and inspired me to pursue whatever I like and whatever I enjoy. And it's that same love that I like to share with all the children who come to my art studio. During this pandemic, we were unable to meet in house for our classes, so we started going online, and that brought the world closer to me because I've been able to reach as much as 600 children across the globe during the pandemic. And I did a lot of free sessions just to inspire children. And I believe that anybody can draw. It doesn't matter whether you've never held a marker and you've drawn, or whether you're hesitant to express your thoughts. I've always believed no matter what, your imagination comes to life, because as humans, this is the first written language that we developed, like as humans, like, drawings. So that's my philosophy, and that's a little blurb about what I do here.
Right. Thank you, Swatika. So tell us more about this idea that you are very passionate about. Anybody can draw, because uh, like, where did that come from, and like what made you think that, okay, I have a full-time job but I will do this as well? So what really happened there?
Um, it's a good question because as soon as the pandemic happened, all my cousins, like my nephew lives in Texas, and they had just moved to the United States from India. And I thought I would be a lot more closer with me being in Canada. And now the pandemic made us even more farther. And I said, I have to meet him almost every week or every day just to keep in touch with that little bundle of energy. And he was just about to turn 4. And then I had other nieces and nephews who were all at home, who all didn't get out of the house. And I wanted to keep them all connected, and I wanted to keep them stimulated. So I said, okay, kids, let's get drawing. And I started drawing. My son, who is going about to turn 10, and my nephew, who is at the younger spectrum of the age, like 4, all of them and all the other little children between that age group started drawing whatever I drew, but they all drew in their own way. They used their imagination to add on to my drawing. And I felt so inspired by what came out, because we all see an apple or an orange the way we want to see. But an apple is an apple, whether you slice it, whether you eat it, or it's still an apple. Similarly, a balloon is whether it's inflated or deflated, it's a balloon. And even when you prick it and it bursts, the balloon is still a balloon, because we don't call it pieces of rubber lying around. We say it's a piece of a balloon. So that's how I believe art is. Like, it depends completely on how the children perceive it. They use their imagination, they use their experiences, they use their reading references, they use whatever they listen, and they bring that all together in their picture or in their drawing. And I believe we are not copiers or printmakers. We have machines for that. And we have a lot of feelings, a lot of dreams. And when I say anybody can draw, that is what I see in these children when they draw that. And that's how this whole concept of anybody can draw, when I experimented with my own family and the results were fabulous, I just opened it out to the world.
That is great. And your example of how apple is apple and balloon is balloon, that is a great example actually to explain to people that, so art is art, and then we're not copying things. So tell us, what should people expect when they come for your session, especially children and grown-ups, if they come with open mind? What should they expect when they come to your workshop at 6 p.m. IST on 25th October?
All they need is a black marker, like a black sketch pen, and a blank piece of paper and an open mind. That's all they need. And they don't need any expertise in drawing. My classes are for extreme beginners, like I mentioned, who have been hesitant to draw, who don't want to draw because they think that their drawing doesn't match up to whatever imaginations they have in their head. All I can assure is they will walk home with a completed drawing in like 20 minutes, which I think they would all be proud of, and they would be able to tell a story from the drawings that they create.
Right, very exciting. So tell us this thing. I mean, this is generally the last question that I ask everybody. So because you do have a very busy schedule and very busy schedule, and in spite of that, you are coming and giving us this time free, 30 minutes of your time. And of course, you'll spend a lot more, I think, planning, organizing, and doing everything else. It's not just 30 minutes when we say 30 minutes. What is making you do that? Give us this time, and like it's an investment of time and effort that you're giving us. What is making you do that?
And I think I believe in Ginny's Planet. When I was first introduced to Ginny's Planet, I thought it was a brilliant idea. The concept of inclusion should have been natural, because we are all born the way we are born for whatever reason. And I think it's important as humans to treat another human equally, regardless of any differences that they may have. And many times we end up looking only at the negative factor, all the things that they don't have, rather than embracing all the qualities that they actually have. And I think Ginny's Planet does that in a way, not to exclude anybody, to include everyone, and they start that very young. Because like I do my Anybody Can Draw series from the age of 4, they have made sure that it goes to the child as soon as the child is ready to own a doll. So I think the idea of inclusivity is brilliant, and the philosophy to imbibe this concept right from when they are young is so precious, and it's very important, as these children are going to become tomorrow's leaders, and they are going to create a lot of change in this world, which I think we have started our efforts on, and they are going to make it a norm where differences don't matter. And that is what motivated me to volunteer my time with Ginny's Planet. So hats off to Ginny's Planet for this initiative. And I'm really, really looking forward to Shweta.
I think Guinness Planet is really lucky to have you and others like you who are willing to give their time because they are so passionate about the vision that we share. It's like when people talk about what we do, it's almost as if they're talking about our vision when they talk about their vision. It's a shared vision, I think, of the world that we're trying to build. So thank you so much, Swadika, for coming on board for this. And to the audience, do come for Swadika's session. If you think you can't draw, or if you think you can, I think you must come in and see what happens in this. So 6 p.m. IST, and you can actually join from different time zones if you want to. And you can come just for one event if you want to, or you can buy a whole day pass and come for this. This is a fundraiser for us, so we look forward to having you all with us. And Swadika and I definitely look forward to meeting you.
Yeah,
Thank
same
you.
here, Shweta. I just
Yeah.
wanted to add it will be 8:30 a.m. Toronto time on October 25th, and it's a Sunday. So you can wake up with a cup of coffee and sit with your marker and sketchbook, and I think we'll be good to go.
Right. So we're saying two things. 8:30 a.m. if you're in Toronto, and 6 p.m. if you're in India. And of course, if you're anywhere else, just go online and check the time zone converter and see what time will it be. So, looking forward to meeting you all. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Swatika.
Thank you. Bye bye.